Welcome. In this video today, we are recommending the top 5 anime for beginners to watch. These are animes that are popular, well known, but are really good, and I think these are great for beginners and people. If you want to recommend anime to people, these are guaranteed hits that gonna hook people onto anime. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get into it. The first anime I'm going to recommend you on this list is Attack on Titan. Now, this anime is very popular, and if you heard of this before and you're still not sold, or you've never heard of Attack on Titan before, I'm going to give you a couple reasons why you should definitely watch it and why it's a very great anime for beginners to watch. The first reason why you should watch Attack on Titan is because of the story and character development. The story in Attack on Titan is very, very well done. It has great foreshadowing. It has just the great overall story and concept of man-eating humanoids and humanity on the brink of extinction, and they have to fight to not die and figure out why the Titans are there. And basically, the more and more you learn about the Titans, the more interesting it gets. The more you learn, there's more than meets the eye. So this story is very, very well done. It has a lot of foreshadowing that you may not have noticed when you first start, but then you look back and go, "Oh shit, I didn't see that there." And on top of that, it has great characters. All the characters, from the main characters to side characters, even the least important person, you gonna mess with, you gonna feel something. You may not like all of them all the time, but that's what they may want you to feel. So overall, the characters and story is very great for Attack on Titan. Another great thing about Attack on Titan that I didn't realize until rewatching it again is the emotional scenes in Attack on Titan is very well done. It makes you, honestly, it makes you feel like you're in the story, like you're part of them, but you want to go out and ride out with them, even though that a lot of them are gonna probably die from getting eaten by Titans. But it makes you really want it, like the speeches, the emotional scenes, them having to overcome situations and keep on moving forward. That's that shit that really makes you fuck with an anime like that. The emotional scenes are very, very underrated. I think is one of the best things in this anime. So if you want some emotional scenes, some shit that's gonna get you hyped up, some shit that's gonna make you feel sad and maybe cry a little bit, Attack on Titan got all that. And if you want to feel a little scared, a little scared, it got the thriller, it got everything. There's a lot of emotions when you watching this anime. You can go through some highs, you can go through some lows. You can be crying, and you can be hyped up. So the emotional scenes on Attack on Titan, phenomenal. Now let's talk about the action. In this anime, you gonna get that action. Attack on Titan is about that action. You're gonna see people die. You're gonna see people get eaten. There's a lot of fighting, whether it's humans or Titans. And the animation is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. I'm gonna say it again. So, if you like action, if you like thriller, and you like the emotional scenes, or you want emotional things, and you want great story and character, Attack on Titan is the way to go. This anime got all the three great things that make a great anime great, all in that story. So Attack on Titan should be a no-brainer to watch. If you've been recommended by somebody to watch this anime, go watch the anime. Give the first 2 episodes a chance. If you're not feeling it, then you're not gonna like the series at all. But if you do mess with Attack on Titan, your boy K Productions just puts you on to some shit that you gonna fuck with for the rest of your life. Now, you may go, "Oh, where can I watch this anime at? I don't know where to watch this anime. I want to give it a chance. I like it." I got you. Chill out. I got you. You can watch this anime on Netflix. It got like the first season, I think. You can watch this on Hulu. They got all the seasons. You can watch this on Crunchyroll. You can download that anytime. It's free. And if you want a website, you can watch this on Watch Cartoon Online. They got all the seasons. And I would also say, if you a dub ass nigga, bro, and you like to watch anime in English dub, or you just want to try it out in English dub, then I will say that the English dub is very, very well done. Honestly, there's not much of a difference between sub and dub. I watched in the dub because I think it's equally as good as the sub. So, if you're a new anime beginner, watch this English dub. You're gonna like this anime. You can get hooked on to it. You can recommend it to everybody else, just like the rest of the world. Next anime on this list is completely different from Attack on Titan in every point, in every different type of way possible. It is none other than Sword Art Online. Unlike Attack on Titan, where the theme and the tone and everything about the anime is a lot darker, everything is a lot more serious, Attack on Titan takes place in a different sort of world, a more advanced world, where virtual reality is the new thing, like the virtual reality we have now, but times 20. It's way better. You're almost in a real life game. You don't move, you don't have to do anything. You just lay down in your bed and you're in another world. Basically, Sword Art Online created the boom of the isekai. I'll explain what that is in another video, but basically that just means you being transported to another world. So basically, the headgear that they use to access the virtual reality, called the nerve gear, is connected to their head and brain and stuff like that. They put it on and they enter another world. And in this world, it's an MMORPG. If you ever played an MMORPG, you can kind of imagine what it is. It's kind of like, custom characters, custom attire, all that stuff. Level up, that type of stuff. World of Warcraft basically is the best way I kind of describe it. But here's the catch to this anime. Unlike most games where you start and you don't finish it, or you just kind of lag off and never level up your character properly or understand the game creator was basically like, nah, fuck that shit, bro. Y'all gonna play my game and finish that shit. Y'all got no choice. So no, he did. He took off the log off button. In the beginning, everyone thought it was a bug, and they was like, what the hell is going on? This is some bull. But he said, ha ha ha, got your ass. Reality is, I did it on purpose. And guess what? If you die in a game, you die in real life.
Gotcha, bitch!
And this is what is the best thing about Sword Art Online. It is the pressure, the concept, the idea of if you die in a game, you die in real life. This anime is I would say a little bit more lighthearted, but it has stakes. It has a darker tone underneath all the light layers, This is what makes the anime so good. It's the suspense of who's gonna die, what may happen to the main character. And the concept of this anime is the biggest draw and the biggest reason why I think you should watch Sword Art Online. Overall, this anime is really good. It has everything I've stated and then some. The animation is amazing. The only thing that's missing is, I guess, a better character development. But honestly, overall, this is not the main point of the anime. It's just great animation. Everything about the anime is pretty darn good. I think this is great for beginners. I still personally like it despite all its flaws and despite its lows that it has, because it has great highs, and I really think overall this is a great anime you may get attached to. And once again, you can watch this anime on Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll, and watch Cartoon Online. I would recommend you to watch this in a sub because the dub is kind of trash, to be honest. But if you want to watch it in a dub, if you're a dub ass nigga, then
we hate dub ass niggas.
you can watch it in the dub, but I recommend you to watch this anime in the sub. I also forgot to mention that there's multiple arcs of Sword Art Online. I mean, multiple seasons. I think there's 4 or 5 seasons right now, and each season they're kind of like in a different game. So Sword Art Online isn't just the whole one premise I initially told you. It's just that is the biggest draw to the series. Was the first season, but there's multiple seasons, so there's lots to watch. You can binge watch it if you like binge watching shows, and which each season they introduce new characters, and there's sometimes it can be pretty good, sometimes it can be pretty trash. The latest seasons have been very, very good, and on top of that, Sword Art Online is getting a movie, so this is a great time to be a Sword Art Online fan and get into Sword Art Online and to understand the world of SAO. And the next anime on this list is the oldest anime, but also maybe the best anime, debatably, that I tell you to watch today. This anime is a remake and is none other than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a remake of Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist was made in 2003, and then later on, after Full Metal Alchemist ended, they decided to remake Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, this time following the story a lot better and just, being a little bit better overall with the story. Full Metal Alchemist is still good, but Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is even better. Just want to let you know. One of the best things I'll say about Full Metal Alchemist are the characters. The characters, for whatever reason, whether they're good or bad, maybe just me, I really like them, especially the villains. Like, some of the villains were cool as hell. I didn't even care what they did was messed up or not. I was like, man, this man is cold. He get down with it. I mess with him. And that's gonna be the same with the protagonists and the good characters. They all just like really well written characters and are really likable. And obviously, I want to recommend an anime that doesn't have a good story. And this anime has a really, really good story from the get-go. And it's a world where people are able to do alchemy. It's guess like it's a form of magic. But Edward and Alphonse's backstory is what the real thing that's gonna hook you on initially. And to basically spoil it for you, their mother passes away, and they try to bring her back through alchemy, despite knowing the fact that that is a taboo. They're not supposed to do it, but they try regardless because they're kids. They're about 10, 12 years old, and they say, yo, we gonna do it. This is what we want to do. They fail miserably, and the result is that Alphonse, the younger brother, loses his body and has to have his soul binded to a suit of armor, and Edward loses his arm and leg in the process. Edward and Alphonse lost their bodies, and they figured because of alchemy we lost our bodies, there must be a way through alchemy that we can regain our bodies. So they decided to join the military police, and obviously I've already stated, in this world alchemy is a huge thing, so everyone can basically use it. So they join the military police in hopes of finding knowledge or something in the past records of a form that they'll be able to regain their bodies back some type of way. And this is the main story. And the main goal of the story is obviously for them to look for their bodies, but throughout the show they learn a lot of things about alchemy, about the ritual that they did to try to bring back their mother. A lot of foreshadowing and a lot of things are revealed throughout the show as you watch more and more, and we realize that everyone is not really who they say they really are to be. And overall, this story is just really, really good. It does a great job with the character development, characters changing over time. It does a great job of just the surprise and shock of certain characters being a certain way. There's a lot of things over time that they foreshadow from the beginning that happens in the end. And one thing I say about Full Metal Alchemist is at the ending is one of the most satisfying, and I say personally to me, it's one of the best endings I've ever watched, because I was satisfied with everything, plugged up all the plot holes. There was no problems. I was satisfied with the events that happened. So one thing I say about Fullmetal Alchemist, from start to finish, whatever questions you have, it's gonna answer, and it's gonna deliver on the fighting, action scenes, emotional scenes, whatever it is, it's going to deliver. This anime might be the best anime on this list. To me personally, right now, I'll probably say it is. And this is why you should watch Fullmetal Alchemist. Before I move on to the next anime, though, you can watch Fullmetal Alchemist on Netflix, Hulu, Watch Cartoon Online, Crunchyroll, all the websites I've already stated before. You can watch Fullmetal Alchemist on start to finish. The dub is very good. I recommend watching the dub. It's perfectly normal. And I recommend you to give this show the first 2 episodes a chance. If you're not feeling it, then you're not going to probably like this anime. Now, let's move on to the next anime. Next anime on this list is a personal favorite of mine. Similar to Sword Art Online, it is also part of the fantasy, travel to another world type of genre. And it is none other than Re:Zero. Now, Re:Zero is a phenomenal anime to watch. It's honestly one of my personal favorites, and I think this is a must-watch for beginners. This legitimately, I believe, can hook a lot of people onto anime. So, if you want to watch an anime that has a good story, great characters that are relatable and realistic, kind of ish, then Re:Zero is the way to go. What makes Re:Zero really, really good is the fact that a lot of information that you initially have in any type sort of anime, you're kind of in the dark in. A lot of situations, you're just in the dark as the main character, and you learn a lot about the world of Re:Zero as the story goes on, just like the main character as well. And this kind of scenario makes you kind of feel like you're in it as well, and the situations that the main character is in, you can understand his position and the decisions he make. It may be irrational, it may not be the best ideas at times, but it's understandable. What Re:Zero does really, really well, and I think is his best quality, is answering questions that you may have initially, but then creating more questions, causing you to want to watch more and more as the story goes on, and you're going to get more and more interested in the lore and everything about Re:Zero, from the characters, from the backstory, from even the past information that was said in other seasons or episodes. This anime is best going into it blind, not knowing any information or limited amount of information about Re:Zero. So I will give you the basic, most driest form of a summary possible. Here it is. Basically, this main character, Natsuki Saburo, he went to the convenience store one day. He's a loser, shut in. Mess was the anime, but he's almost practically a high school dropout at this point. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one day, he gets transported to another world. That's my basic summary of Re:Zero. Because the first episode has a huge bombshell that kind of just drops and makes the series really interesting and hooks you onto it, I'll let you find out for what that is yourself. So you should definitely watch this anime. And the places you can watch this anime are Crunchyroll, Watch Cartoon Online, and I believe HBO Max. And I will say that the dub in Re:Zero is very, very well done. Honestly, I think out of all the animes I named on this list, it has the best dub. And the sub is also very good. Both the dub and sub are very well done. So whatever one you want to watch, it's straight. You're going to like the story regardless. They got everything you want in an anime, from waifus, great characters, fighting, interesting story, and huge shocking moments. And they also add an element of shock, thriller, high suspense moments in this show that makes it very interesting. And this is why Re:Zero is so good. I recommend you to watch the first episode of Re:Zero because it's almost 50 minutes long. If you're not feeling Re:Zero at all, then this anime is not for you, or you don't like anime at all. The last anime on this list is very popular. It is one of the hottest anime going on right now, and it is none other than My Hero Academia. What makes My Hero Academia so good is honestly the concept. It's a society full of people who have powers or quirks, at what they call it. Over 80% of the population has some sort of quirk, and the unfortunate 20% do not. Izuku Midoriya, our main character, has aspirations of being a hero just like the number one hero and his idol and damn near God, All Might. Another great thing about this anime is the message that it leaves behind for the audience. Initially, Izuku Midoriya, main character, does not have a quirk at all. He is quirkless, and as a matter of fact, gets bullied about it. But however, despite being told that he has been quirkless for years since he was at a very young age, Midoriya still believes in his heart that he can still be a hero. And the message behind this is, despite the fact that your dream may be harder to obtain, you should still go out and try to obtain it. In this case, Midoriya shows displays of heroism when one of his friends slash bullies gets attacked by a villain while all the other heroes couldn't do anything to save him. Midoriya goes rushing in quirkless to try to go save his friend. His idol All Might sees this act of heroism and sees this ability to go out despite the odds, despite the fact that he can't really do anything for his friend. He still goes to try to help him, and he sees this potential of being able to be a hero in Midoriya. Taking a chance, All Might takes Midoriya to the side and tells Midoriya that he can become a hero, and that there is one way for him to become a hero, and that is to receive his quirk. And this is the main story and message behind My Hero Academia. It is the story, for one, of how Midoriya goes from being quirkless to having a quirk and becoming the greatest hero. That's what it says in the first episode. Anyways, it's not a spoiler. Just want to let you know. And the message that it leaves behind is that whatever dream you have, it can be achieved. But however, you cannot achieve it alone, because Midoriya needed All Might to pass on his quirk and also help him along the way to develop his abilities, to understand the quirk and how to be able to fully maximize and use it so he could become a hero. And this is the same case in life. You need someone in your corner. You need people around you in your corner to help you. You cannot do this alone. There's no solo acts in real life. This is the message that My Hero Academia kind of sells, and I think this is one of the biggest reasons why it's so popular, why people are so much into it. Each and every character has a reason for being a hero and have a reason why they want to help others and either support their family, or it's to save people because that's the thing that their family's been raised up to do. This is the greatest draw to My Hero Academia, and this is why it is probably the most popular anime on this list, and this is why this is the number one recommendation on this list. This is my go-to anime personally that I would recommend to anybody to watch, is My Hero Academia. You can watch My Hero Academia on all the websites and streaming platforms that I've already said today. You can watch it on every single one of them, plus any others you may possibly have. My Hero is the most popular anime on this list, probably, so it's going to be on all the streaming platforms. And you probably can watch the first few episodes on YouTube, even there. So, no excuse why not to watch My Hero Academia. I would recommend to watch the first 3 episodes of My Hero Academia. If you don't like this anime, then hey, I got nothing to say for you. Also, I also recommend you to watch this anime in English sub. Do not watch it in the English version, because the English dub is kind of trash. It's like good but trash at the same time. Because sometimes it'd be really good, but sometimes it would just be garbage. So overall, the sub is a lot better. has lots better consistency, and it kind of just plays really well into the emotional scenes and everything else. And this is why you should watch My Hero Academia. It's the most popular anime. It's the best anime out right now, honestly speaking, and it's a good watch. Everyone loves it. Hop on the wave. Congrats on making it to the end of the video. Good job. If you made it to this point, you might as well subscribe. Obviously, you like watching my videos. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a like and comment down below on what animes you think are good for beginners. There is going to be more videos like this coming out. Another one like this is coming out next week. And I'll be back on my consistency. My hiatus is done. I won't ghost like this again. So, yeah. Subscribe. Be ready because a lot of bangers are dropping. I thank you for watching this video. And K Production signing out. Alright. Peace.